Hello everyone, I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Amy Park as we welcome you to today's match between the Storm and the Warriors. And I'm joined in the commentary box by the one and only Cameron Smith. Cameron, I can sense some excitement here. This is going to be something else.
Good to be here, Bossy. The Warriors have been avoiding the press all week in the build-up to this game. The coach knows the dangers of taking their opponents too lightly. He understands exactly what underdogs are capable of. I can sense a potential upset on the cards. Let's see how this one pans out.
Thanks, Cameron. Meany gets ready to kick off. We are underway. Ford marks the ball. Ball and all tackle.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Finds support inside. Boyd has thrown it forward. Well, they've let them off the hook there. The coach would have been hoping their team would get over the line, but they made an absolute dog's breakfast of it in the end. Has a look and flicks it inside. Clear through that tackle. Nice try, that one. That try sends the home crowd crazy. He looks fairly confident as he lines this kick up.
Not to offend Vossy, but if he misses this, I think I'll sign off early and go home.
Right in front and 2 points. The Storm lead by 6. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Hughes able to take that catch. Eventually tackled by the defence. Tackle 1 completed. Moves it on. Pushing the defence away.
He's proving elusive.
Warbrick. They force him back. Picked off by the defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Flicks the ball inside. Hughes. That's a power play, that fit. The Storm unable to break through. And now that is the 3rd tackle. For Alongo. Captured by the defence. Rushes into dummy half. Hughes. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. They're sprinting to get the ball. Dicey stuff. And with a step. Dragged towards the touchline. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
It's still on.
Like a thief in the night.
He was just about through. And that's the 2nd. With a quick pass. Halasima with momentum. Niakore.
Well done.
He's wound up on this run. Delivering the short ball. And he's stopped in that one.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
He surges forward. Referee shouting hell. At dummy half, sends that pass out. Has chosen the high kick. And gathers in the high one. Grabbed by the defence. They manage to hold on and they'll get the handover. The Storm, a bit lucky on that one. That could have been trouble. Howarth. Held as the call from the referee. Gets to dummy half. Looks and turns the ball inside. Driven back. Leotel puts him away.
Beautiful.
Plays the ball. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. Play the ball now. Shovels it on. Chan driving forward. The Storm not able to break through the strong defence.
This is some impressive defence here, pinning the opposition inside their 20.
Harris DeVita has got the free ball.
Great pass.
Plays it 15 metres out. Leotower. Clark powers forward. And he'll be forced to play it. And there is the second tackle. He is so close to getting there. Plays it. Snappy pass. Now 5 from the try line. Comes up with a play the ball. Feeds the short ball. Desperate tackle. He was certain to score. Plays the ball a couple out. Harris DeVita. Super try. Oh, no try.
Oh dear. A bit of an anticlimax that with that handling error.
No try. It was as close as you could go without scoring. This time it's a short pass. Uto Ikamanu surges forward in the tackle. And he... He's blocked by the defence. That's one. Passes long. Clark says, out of my way, brah. Lays it off. He's shut down there by the defence. There's the second. Gets the ball. Loops a pass. Oh, good ball. No excuse for that drop ball. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. 4 points, a superb try. What about that? The home crowd can't believe it.
The Warriors have scored a marvellous long-range try here, and the crowd are absolutely stunned by this play. Their opposition had no answer in stopping that try.
He converts the try to level the scores.
That will give this team's confidence a boost. Now, they need a good set from the kickoff. Get to the kick and apply some pressure on the opposition.
Goes long. Running along. He's taken there in that tackle.
Bang! What a tackle.
The Storm making a change early. Forced backwards. Tackled in his own in goal. Another set of 6 to come. What pressure.
They didn't score a try, but they got the next best result here.
Early change being made here.
Coach might be wanting to save them for later.
They drive him back. That's a good ball and all tackle. There's tackle 1. That's a clever pass. Good pressure from the chasers. And down he goes.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Delivers a long ball. Puts the fend on. Arms are free, and there's the offload. Feeds it on. Tests the defence with a short ball. The crowd are up. That is a try. Everything about that try was good.
The Storm will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence. And in the end, it was just a simple scroll to the try.
Sizes up the conversion attempt.
A very tough kick, but he wouldn't be out there if he wasn't up to the challenge.
Helps himself to 2 points.
Always a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
First half complete. Cameron, I don't know what you think, but you're about to tell us.
The Warriors are down at half-time. They're going to be disappointed with their efforts, seeing as everyone had tipped them to win this match. They're not out of this yet, not by a long shot. This promises to be a very entertaining second half, if they deliver.
Well, I really enjoyed that. Hope you'll stay with us for the second half. We are all ready for kickoff. Second stanza underway here. Brings it up. Quick with the pass. He's got momentum. Gathered in the tackle.
The safer option taken there.
Gives it on. Liero. Howarth. Runs past the defence. Just manages to stay in play.
A solid chase there.
Loops it over the top. Turns it inside. Pushed back in the tackle. Held call by the ref. The Storm on the charge. Lovely pass. Brushes the defence aside.
Their defensive stats more accurately reflect a broken turnstile. The coach looks ropeable.
Passes. Hughes. Munster. Works it on. Hits it up. He surges forward. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground.
A bit disappointing. They've been terrible. They need radical improvement.
Munster. The spiral bomb. Look out. Khan Pereira catches it on the full. Halted by the defence.
The Storm showed no commitment on that play. Disappointing.
Leotower driving forward and almost beats the defence. They will play it. That is the second tackle. He's almost made his way through.
Looking sharp in attack.
Finds support. Fires out a pass. Clark with momentum. Crashes to the ground. With a ball but not really making any ground. And into touch it goes. Scrum will temporarily break the play. Tries a back pass inside. Hughes breaks through the line. Is tackled after making good metres.
Smart play. Takes the tackle.
Liero. Wow, that's a long ball. Warbrick powers forward. Dragged out.
Takes the safe option.
Here's a run from dummy half. Shoves his way through.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's like they're covered in oil and the defence isn't really troubling them.
Shovels it wide. Another 4 points. Another try. The defence caught out on that try.
I was just getting over the brilliance of the first try and now they've scored another. It didn't take them long to get up into an attacking position from the restart. They executed that last play to perfection, Vossi.
Takes a deep breath as he lines up the kick.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Meaney is striking them well today. They have successfully converted 2 from 2. Can't quite line that one up. Interchange coming into play now.
A good opportunity to make an immediate impact and impress their coach.
Goes deep with the kick-off. Fa'alongo collects it on the full. Beats a man. Ball and all tackle. Cut out ball. They've got the numbers. Pushes him away. Breaking his way through the line. Dragged towards the touchline. They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash. That's the second. Tries the inside pass. McDonald. Gets it away. Great play that, offloading the ball. Can you believe it? He's knocked on. Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. The Storm are swapping players using the interchange.
They'll be wanting to show the coach why they're worthy of starting off the bench, I think.
Scrum here.
Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Leo with a line break. Forced backwards. Captured by the defence.
The defence today has been top class from both sides, putting their bodies on the line. Good to see.
Moves it on. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
They look a bit panicked at the moment. They need to calm it down and focus.
With a little bullet pass. Met front on, maintaining their advantage in attack. Rushes into dummy half. Grants. Great strength, great fend. Defence gets him just 10 metres from the line. The defence looking shaken. Hughes. That is a pass, Cameron. There it is. Oh, they're off to a very good start here. They want to continue putting the pressure on.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
There's two to be had here with this conversion. Meany has been so-so with a boot. And the stats show they have landed 2 from 3. That's wide and no goal. Boyd restarts play. Hughes able to take that catch. Driven back in the tackle.
No, that's one.
Strong defence. Gets the dummy half. Goes long with the pass. Stopped by the defence. He was just about through. Play the ball now. Sends it back inside. Shovels it on. He brushes off the tackle. Throws himself into the defence.
No, that's
Just manages to keep it in touch.
Huge play.
Plays it. Tosses this one wide. A snappy pass. Howarth. They work him in towards touch. Wrapped up close to the sideline.
Big play.
Whoa, this ball is going up. Nicely done under the high ball.
Well done.
Wishart puts him away. First tackle there. Full time, folks. And there we have it. Well, that was certainly an unexpected result. Just goes to show that league is indeed a funny old game. Overall thoughts on the game, Cameron?
How many times do we see this, Vossi? Teams come into a match as underdogs. No one gives them a chance. They get talked down in the papers, and then bam, they come out and put in a determined performance like this and win the game.
That's pretty much all she wrote. I'm Andrew Voss on behalf of Cameron Smith and our big team that brings the game to you.